So I know this video is super late, but who cares? You're getting this video now. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Charles from the channel Books on Stereo. I'm here to talk about some of my favorite books from 2020. Now I was thinking I was gonna split this video and this video be more focused on all the books that are non-romance, and then I will make another video focusing on my top 5 romance reads. So if you're interested in that video should be coming out fairly soon, probably after this video comes out. So if you want to check out that, you guys can definitely go and do that. But let's get into the books. So up first I have Middle Game by Shauna McGuire, and this is like a sci-fi, almost speculative literary fiction novel. It is absolutely amazing. I can't do the plot really justice, but I give this one a 5 out of 5 stars. It is one of the most imaginative and inventive stories that has elements of horror, sci-fi. You basically follow these two twins that kind of had like telekinetic abilities, and it's like kind of tied into this whole grand scheme of like alchemy and just craziness. So definitely go and read that if you have it. I think it's like probably like a 400 to 500 page book, but the audiobook for that book is absolutely fantastic. Like if you haven't read any Shauna McGuire, you need to get on that because she is absolutely fantastic. Next, I have Such a Fun Age by Keely Reid. I believe that's the author's name. And this is a contemporary literary fiction novel. We follow our main heroine, who is African American. She babysits this little girl who is part of this wealthy white family, and there's an incident where she takes the little girl to a grocery store and she basically is racially profiled, and it basically follows that event and then all the aftermath that comes from that one event. And I absolutely enjoyed this book. I think a lot of people have been giving a little bit more mixed reviews. This is even better comparison. It's like The Hate You Give plus Insecure, and then you get Such a Fun Age. If that's not enough to entice you to read this book, I don't know what else I can do. The audiobook is super fantastic. It's not a long book. It's very easy to read, very entertaining, and I absolutely love this book. And then so up next, I have Darius the Great Is Not Okay and Darius the Great Deserves Better, both by Adib Khorram. I'm kind of cheating with this one. I'm considering it like this, like almost like a duology, and so I'm considering it only one spot. We basically follow Darius, who is, I believe, a gay Persian American teenager, and it's basically just him kind of coming into his own and dealing with his own mental illness. He suffers from depression just like his father. And in the first book, we actually go back to Iran. This is Darius's first time going to Iran to meet his mother's family, I believe. And it's just him kind of coming to his own and really kind of learning more about his culture and himself. And then in Darius the Great Deserves Better, which I think is an even better book than the first one, we follow Darius as he is, I think he's going through his junior year of high school. And we kind of get to see him experience his first loves and see how he handles being in a love triangle. And in this one, you get major sex education vibes. So if that's your show, you would definitely really love this book. I gave both of these books 5 out of 5 stars. Really great YA contemporary literature that I definitely think is a little bit underhyped. I absolutely love this author and I absolutely love these books. So if you haven't read these books, like please do yourself a favor and pick up these books immediately. Up next, I have Goodnight Beautiful by Amy Malloy, and this is an adult thriller. And the way I can describe this book is that it takes the trope of like the missing husband and turns it on its head. Now I can't tell you too much about this book because there's so many plot twists that happen throughout the book. I actually got the audiobook for free from Libro FM. If you haven't checked out Libro FM, I'll leave all the links down below so you can go check them out. They're a great audiobook service that actually helps support local bookstores and indie bookstores. And so I absolutely enjoyed this one. If you are a big thriller reader, I think you will absolutely love this book. And then finally, I have Empire of Gold by S.A. Chakraborty, and this is book 3 and the conclusion of the Davidbad trilogy. So I can't go too much into the plot of this one, but this is high fantasy, I believe Indian inspired high fantasy. I could be completely wrong with that, but this is like one of the easiest adult fantasy trilogies that I have ever been able to read. Like the first book moves very quickly. There's a huge and vast world, but it never feels like any information is being dumped on you. The characters are absolutely amazing. We follow 3 main characters. We have Nari and 2 dude characters that I can't remember their names right now, but this is absolutely an epic conclusion to this trilogy. It is absolutely breathtaking what this author was able to do, and this trilogy I believe will actually be adapted to a Netflix series very soon. So that is very exciting because this trilogy is absolutely amazing, and this final book was just everything I needed from this book. It was like equally satisfying but also bittersweet, which I absolutely love. So those were all my top reads for 2020. Let me know down in the comment section down below what were your favorite reads of 2020, and if you have read any of these books, let me know your thoughts on them, and I'll catch you guys for a brand new video. Peace.